Alright, so, gonna take another crack at this. I tried doing this a week ago, and I think I messed up on the sound settings. I think I got them right now, hopefully. If not, well, maybe we'll take another... I'll have to try it again. So this is a game that I played several years ago. Really liked it. I never played the third game in the series, so I wanted to go back and play it again. I figured I should stream it, and that way I can have a recording of it. If people are interested in checking this out, they can. Highly encourage you to play it for yourself, but if not, you can just follow along. And yeah. So let's hop right into it. So to give you a little background, this is a mystery game. It's kind of a visual novel format, but it's also got kind of an adventure game aspect to it. There's a lot of puzzles to solve. And hold on just 1 second. Alright, trying to explain this game is difficult beyond what's already there, so I think we'll just jump into it. Yeah, when I first played this game, it was on the DS. I think it probably looks mostly the same, but I've heard there's been a number of additions, including voice acting, which is going to be helpful for me. So, a loud noise startled Junpei awake and his eyes snapped open.
What the?
As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
His balance lost and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah! What the hell? A bed? I fell pretty far. That really hurt. Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it. An earthquake! But it's shaking too fast for that. Anyway.
So, yeah, you wake up in a room.
Where am I? Wait, it stopped?
Hopefully that rumbling isn't too loud.
What's that sound? That's 5.
Yeah, I played
What's this?
I remember the
5 mean?
first section of this fairly well, but it's been years since I played everything after this first part, so...
Ah, it won't open. What's this? Is this keeping the door shut? Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
Pretty good voice acting.
Huh? What the hell is this? A watch? It doesn't look like one. 5. That's the same as the door.
Mm.
What? How do I take this off? Maybe pushing something on this will work? Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
I like how his first instinct is to just try and yank this thing off of his arm.
No good. This stupid thing won't come off. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me? My head. Huh. This is... Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside. Huh? What the... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell is going on here?
So, yeah.
God damn it! Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something! It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. I need to find a way out, and fast.
So yeah, the idea is that you'll be having sections of story sections where they, talk about what's going on, what happened to this guy, and then you'll have sort of puzzle sections where you have to go through and like figure out how to get through to the next area, which in this case is something you want to do because you don't want to be stuck in a room that's flooding. So it'll give you the controls, you're stuck in this area, you have to figure out how to get out, find items, use items. If you've played an adventure game before, it's basically the usual structure for how this works. So, I can look around, check on different things, like this bed. So I find things like this briefcase, which has a keyhole on it and a number dial on it. So yeah, the idea is you run around, you pick up items, you find useful things, you use them on the puzzly secret items to figure out how to get out. So, like, I look in this teapot, and oh, there's a key in here. Cool. Yeah, there's an item screen. You can look at items, spin them around, look on the other side of them. That will come into play for certain things where you're like, oh, there's something hidden on the back of it. Yeah, you can switch between items once you get more than one of them. Let's look in this stove. There's a screwdriver in here. So, if these were combinable, this would do something, but they're not. That's fine. Look in here. It's a closet. Something useful up here. Another suitcase. Yeah, so, find the red key for the red suitcase, find the blue key for the blue suitcase. Pretty straightforward stuff. This door has a 5 on it. What does it mean? We don't know. It's a weird lever dealy thing. Gotta figure out how to operate that. Mirror. This has a key on it. So now I have 2 keys.
probably hold on to this key. Huh. Oh, what's up with my face? I look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and...
So yeah, we're gonna slowly learn more about what happened to this guy.
Man, work was rough today. Huh? A breeze? Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it. What? Who are... I can't...
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen. You are going to participate in a game. The Nonary Game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
So...
That's right.
yeah.
Guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him... Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not. Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen. What the hell is going on? Why me?
You are going to participate in a game. The Nonary Game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The Nonary Game. Huh. What the hell is a Nonary Game? God damn it!
Alright, so, you know, get little story bits in here and there. Beds don't seem to be all that helpful. Oh! Never mind, the beds are helpful. There was something there. A piece of paper with some weird symbols on it. Not immediately helpful. So, yeah. I don't think there is an actual timer on these. It's just, you know, you have the sense of danger slowly becoming imminent. But, hey, there's another one of these. And a picture frame, the ship. Now, go back for a second, and it'll tell you, hey, you can also combine items. That's your hint that this is an item that needs to be combined. So if you combine this, you can see there's screws on the back. Combine this with the screwdriver. And you get the picture, which on the back has a code on it. Yeah, there we go. Good enough. So now I can look at these and say, oh, okay, there's some kind of clue here that matches up with the codes on the back to create a red and blue code. You need both these pieces of paper, so you can see here's, it reads from left to right. So like the first two numbers here are going to be 7, 4, and the next two are going to be 8 and 5. So for example, the red suitcase, which is over here. Well, first we gotta use that key. And that lets you, yeah, it's gonna tell you, okay, you can click on things to manipulate them. And in this case, we know we want to create that number 7485. And there we go. And there's some key cards. Pick these up. Can't really tell much from just looking at them, but you know. For each one, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's cool. So we go look at the other one, which actually we need the code for that. So for blue it's going to be 0, that is 2? Yeah, 0, 2, 6, 3. Okay. Do this again. Alright. Got a file. Okay, check this out. Some information. Digital root. So, a big part of this game is calculating digital roots of numbers. So, it'll explain here. First, you add all the numbers in question to one another. You end up with something greater than a single digit number. Add the digits to one another. So, you know, like if you have a double digit number, you add the tens digit to the ones digit. Keep doing this until you have a single digit number, and that is your digital root. So they give you an example here, 678, you'd add 6, 7, and 8 to get 21, you would add the 2 and the 1 to get 3. So basically you can turn any number into a code from, you can basically compress it down into a number 1 through number 9 code. So obviously Nonary being a base 9 game, yeah, this whole thing is going to be, you know, based around the numbers 1 through 9. Interestingly, you know, they'll give you a calculator to help you calculate digital roots in this game, but something interesting you can take note of is that you can actually, if you can just divide by 9, the number that the remainder that you get left over also works as the root, because it's essentially whenever you increase the digital root by 1 as well. So for example, when you go from 9 to 10, you know, 10, the digital root wraps back around to 1, so 10 through 18 is going to also be, you know, 1 through 9, just like the numbers 1 through 9. So then 19 through, you know, 26, or 27, 28 through 36, basically every multiple of 9 generates a root from 1 to 9. So if you're really weird and want to just divide by 9, you can actually figure it out that way. So, okay, they also give me a notebook, calculator, some more key cards. I believe these are 6, 7, and 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. Which seems weird that we're missing, you know, 4, 5, and 9, but that's okay because it'll explain in a little bit. They give you a calculator. So you can actually just punch numbers in and it'll calculate the root for you. Note that you can't calculate the digital root of 0 because it's the only one that doesn't work for. Also, technically you can't use negative numbers to calculate the digital root, but that's not really helpful. Anyways, so yeah. It's helpful that they give you a calculator, but, you know. Anyways, now to get back to this door over here with the 5, so this is a, yeah, he's gonna try scanning them, which doesn't work. And since this is the introductory puzzle, he's still gonna also want to try the other ones, which also don't work. Now, if you've thought about it, you can realize, oh right, this is the Nonary game. It's related to using digital roots, and there's a giant 5 on the door. Yeah, he's gonna explain it here. The digital root. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh right, there's a 5 on the door, so you have to get a number with a digital root of 5. So in this case, you have to figure out, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. What can I do to get a 5 as a result? Actually, I already know the answer. I think I already know the answer to this because 7, 6 is 13, plus 1 is 14, which creates 15. 1 plus 4 is 5, and that will be our answer. There we go. Yep. So, yeah. He's solving the puzzle, getting to the next area, learning more about the story. You found it. kind of a weird phrase to use for solving a puzzle, but sure.
Ow! My head. Wait, is it over? Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn. Well, better than drowning, I guess.
This is true.
Am I in a hallway? Oh. A door. Another door. Damn this water. Ugh. Let me go. Oh, yes. It opened. What the hell? This is the inside of a ship? Well... yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell? A wave?
Yeah, you might want to close that door.
Shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Oh, or not.
C deck. B deck. Hurry! Hurry! A deck's next. What?
And then suddenly people.
People.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I like that they have voice acting for the ellipses.
I guess there's another one of us now.
A dancer.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
Oh, well, okay then. Silver hair? Huh?
One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
I like how they just give names like Pink Hair
That's 9
and
of us.
Prince.
All of the cards are in hand.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
I do like that in the middle of this like crisis that's happening, he's apparently stopped to think about like, what kind of nicknames would I give these people?
Huh?
But for this guy, it's just question marks. Well, this is scintillating conversation.
What was that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Hey man, that was dangerous. Huh? 4? And this one says 5.
Yeah.
They're the same.
I mean, they're not. 4 and 5 are different, but okay.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh? My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that, lady? Open! Damn it! Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Out of my way!
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way.
I mean, yeah, there's that thing on the side.
Just like the device next to the door in that room earlier.
I'm not sure what's with this, like, super thinking mode that he goes into.
So that means this door is probably locked too. But still...
But still, I'm going to try to yank it open anyway.
there any other doors?
He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. Really? No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
Yep. Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly towards her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. And an anime cliche trope happened. The quake caught the girl unprepared and she fell. Yeah. And moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her, or so he thought. Yep.
Oh.
Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own. He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested that she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Mm-hmm. Jumpy. Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. Presumably elementary school is a little bit different than the elementary school I went to, and that they didn't just get held back for several years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. Alright, weren't you guys kids when you knew it? Never mind. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment... Oh, this guy again.
What?
What's that voice?
Probably a good thing that this guy has captions for, because his muffled voice is a little hard to understand.
This is...
That guy in the gas mask! Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Hey, I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
Don't you all have copies?
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess.
That'd be really confusing if you read this in the first room that only had the one door on it.
Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets, and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet. The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
There is one last thing I must tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship has begun to sink. On April 14, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into Earth's core. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. We will give you more time. 9 hours. That is the time you will be given to make your escape.
So, yeah, that's
I heard that.
essentially the premise of the game.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier. It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Now it is time. Let our game begin. I wish you all the best of luck.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
That guy won't stop shouting. And the others.
Whew. Everyone make weird little noises.
I have way too many questions. Who is Zero? What's the Nonary game? What's it for? Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or does he have some other purpose? Why pick me to be part of this insane game? And the others? Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing of them all. Why is Akane here? I haven't seen her since elementary school.
I don't know if that one's more confusing than the others.
Why her? Why now? Coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well. Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this Zero says.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A-Deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Whoa!
What the hell? It's completely submerged.
Damn. If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about. See? The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
And you're saying we won't sink till then?
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A-Deck and C-Deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C-Deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
Huh, you're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
This one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man. Give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
It won't budge.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with two of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole?
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
What's this? There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Hey, look! Over here, too!
Hmm?
More doors.
I think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too. What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the symbol seems familiar, but I don't know what it is.
It's an astrological symbol.
Then
Oh, there you
the
go.
mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
A-deck, huh? Huh. I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
You may as well check again since we're talking about it.
There, the two doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
She's right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol. The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
I see. The ceiling. Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered.
Yeah, so if you've played games like
In other
Danganronpa, you're gonna be like, oh, hey, this sounds familiar.
We're trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
No. I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, two of them at least.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that. We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
I mean,
May as well give it a shot.
you kind of
Can't
don't
stay
have any other options.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
Hey! Shut up!
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information. We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are.
This is a good point.
Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei. We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop.
Uh,
Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now.
Also a good point.
What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Although he did apparently kidnap each of us in our homes, so he presumably could have found out a lot of that information anyway.
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap.
Well, we know he grabbed us from our house, but I guess
That
it's
is
possible
the
the
case,
others weren't the
then
same
it'd be
way.
dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
Like Mountain.
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Well, that's from the Kaiser Soze school of naming conventions.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna be Santa. Any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, San means 3. So, I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals. Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Snake! Yeah, that
My
joke's gonna get
bracelet
old
number is
fast, so we're
2.
not gonna do that one.
Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
You can't see?
That is what
knew
blind
it.
means.
Me next. I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
I like how she's still called Dancer.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh,
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
what's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy?
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay then. So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa.
It's still a weird name.
4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
I like how he's still question marks instead of bird's nest. Even though someone else pointed that out.
What number are you? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here, and you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
This guy sounds kind of like a much older, really nervous Shaggy.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah?
All right, let me show you. I'm gonna do this!
Uh-oh.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? Stay back. Ah! If you get any
Well,
closer,
this went south quickly.
I'll cut her open. Yeah, that's right.
Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What the hell are you trying to do?
I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go. Slowly. That's right. Just follow me. Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
Okay, I'll do it. Like this.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then, should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Door 5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done. Next. You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down. I'm coming over.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door, but it won't open yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
Get back. No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Wait. Don't tell me. Clover's 4 and Ace's 1. Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5.
Yeah, so the interesting thing, the interesting thing about this guy's number is that if you add 9 to any number, it doesn't change the root. The root stays the same because it's all base 9. So essentially, his is sort of like the most and the least useful, in that he can basically, if you have any arrangement that works for one group of people, it also works if he's also a part of it. So any group of like 3 or 4 people, he could also be a part of that group if he weren't doing this weird stunt right here at the beginning.
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare. Good. I don't need you anymore. Wait! Here. She's all yours. Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Damn it! That bastard! Open, damn it! Shit! It won't budge.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
You're right. I can hear it
Huh?
too.
That's
What
not
is it?
good.
Why is it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
That's very not good.
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong!
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Ah, God damn it! Why? Why won't it work?
Because it's engaged.
Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Oh my god, there's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
A beep? Did that thing just make that sound?
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
Okay. Well, it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
Alright, so our first choice, as you can see, essentially you just need a pair that adds up to 9 because his number is 5, and you need to keep, like I said, adding a 9 to the root keeps it at the same root. So, you know, if you have a pair of people that add up to 9, you can essentially do what that guy's number did by himself. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know. Looks like they're just opening the door to check.
Snake, 7. You think you could give me a hand here?
Hmm?
5 plus 2 plus 7 equals 14. The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5. This should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on the side. You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Good God. Whoa, that's pretty bad.
He blew up.
Yep.
June, are you okay? What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
I mean, she may have just been panicking a little bit.
All right, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk? Here we go. How are you feeling? Are you all right?
I don't know, just saw a guy blow up, you know.
Why? Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here? Who's Zero? What's this nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
It's 10 o'clock then.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap! How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up! Let's get going already! Go! Go!
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Him? You mean the ninth man?
Of course, who else?
Blood. Oh. Blood and pieces of flesh. That's no way for a person to die.
I think he just screwed up. He probably set off some sort of trap, and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
Okay, that's a bit of a weird laugh.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least, not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. Right?
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Well, it's not either of these because he just said 3 to 5, so...
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei. The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere. Making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
A card? What does it say?
See for yourself.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that. Huh? The hell is this?
I see.
This is Braille. Sorry, guys, I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Calm down now. No need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it. Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a red. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet. But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I am afraid this might be something of a surprise.
Well, we know now.
I have placed a small bomb inside
Yep.
you and people who you are about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious. I have no doubt, by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine. In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for the bomb in your body. There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds. If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number and their breath must also verify their numbers at the dead. Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red, in 81 seconds, you will be dead. You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed. So long as the doors open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss
So you actually-
how to remove the bracelets.
I was gonna say, you could hold the door open to keep the bomb from activating, but I think what that actually means is it would actually, if you kept the door held open, it would actually prevent you from being able to deactivate it, which is actually bad.
There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the exit where its heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. There is no other way to remove your bracelet.
Isn't there a way to like temporarily make your arm not have a pulse? Like, I know you can't do it with like if you check their neck, but presumably the bracelet is checking their arm. You could you put like a ball or something underneath your armpit or something like that. I wonder if that would. I mean, obviously that's not going to happen here, but.
If you attempt to force it off, when disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea.
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in.
I mean, not if they want them to live.
The Reds, Deads, and Bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
I like how their first instinct is to do that.
Inside me. What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea? Alright, I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask.
Oh, well.
What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though.
That mask, it was really scary.
Huh?
Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out.
I mean, they didn't really confirm either any of those details, but we can take that for granted.
We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
Okay, that's good enough for now. So, I have a question. Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together. So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
We're siblings.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister. That really so hard to understand?
It kind of isn't.
She is correct, of course. Are you, surprised?
Well, yeah, but...
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
Is this guy a detective?
Junpei. June. Does any of this ring a bell?
Ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this.
That's a good point.
Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual.
Also a fair point.
Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment. I mean, come on! A guy's dead! I don't know
In case
who
you
the
forgot
hell
about
this
that
Zero
scene.
asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this. If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking! Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You're really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
It's weird that an hour and a half has already gone by in this situation.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
That's reassuring.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait. I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so, doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer! If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
So if 7 is going, 7, 4, 2, so that's 11, 13, so that's a 4. No, that could work. These two... Yeah.
There's nothing you have to do. If I join you, the problem is solved,
Oh,
correct?
yeah.
7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
I didn't have to solve this part.
Oh, it works perfectly. The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait. What about the other 4? What's their digital root gonna be?
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital root be?
I mean, I can tell you 11, 11, 22, 2 and 2 is 4.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22.
Also,
So-
it conveniently works out that, you know, it goes with the 4. Essentially, the way it's set up, because the 2 doors are 5 and 4, you can have quite a few combinations of numbers, and they'll actually all add up, because 5 and 4 add up to 9, and all of the base numbers that you start out with, one of each, also adds up to a total that has a digital root of 9.
The digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
I could try to explain the like full details of how that works, but if you just look at the numbers and pair them up together, you know, 5 and 4, 6 and 3, 7, 2, 8 and 1. Yeah, essentially you just have a bunch of pairs that add up together, and if you split them, you can split them into things that are also pairs like 5 and 4.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace, they would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4. Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer.
I mean, you could also just tell them to do it.
Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that. Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Alright, so we're going to stop here for today. This is actually the first, I think this is the first real major choice you make in the game. And essentially, you can pick which path you're going on. So obviously, if you wanted to go to door 5, essentially, your number is 5, June's number is 6, so the two of you could trade for 7 and Clover, who also add up to the same value, because numbers that add up to the same total also have the same digital root, so that's an easy way to switch pairs like that. So basically, yeah, there's a couple of different ways you could do it and still have like the same people that don't want to go into door 5 are okay. But I'm going to stop this for now. I'll pick this back up later. It's getting a little late here, but hopefully, I know I didn't have too much to say during the speaking story parts, but hopefully you got a little taste of what this is like, the beginning of it. Hopefully the idea is something you find interesting. I will try to come back and do more of these parts later. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but at some point or another. If not, this game is available for PC now. You don't have to just play it on a handheld, so it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you are a big fan of mystery games like this. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, have a good evening. Go ahead and save.